Hello and welcome to Entpgathering, Science and Spirituality meeting with a level up reading for the sign of Sagittarius, all placements. My name is Brandon Curtis and I will be conducting the reading today using the After Tarot. Let's call in the angels. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel, and Archangel Gabriel to help ground the collective of Sagittarius and ensure accuracy of the messages received in this reading. I'd also like to call in Archangel Metatron and Archangel Sandalphon. I would like to call in the higher self of the collective of Sagittarius, along with their spirit guides, ancestors, and ascended masters, spirit animals and totems, the god and goddess energy of the celestial bodies, Mother Gaia and Sister Moon, and all beings of the highest, widest, purest white light. I hope you're all doing well. This is an intuitive exercise. Not all messages received in this general collective reading are for you, Sag. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't force anything. And let's check into the first channeled song. Warm Winds by SZA featuring Isaiah Rashad. Hey, hey, glory child, hey, hey, glory child, don't you worry. Stuttering and shaken out of fear, beauty's never given in or hurry. So condescending, leave your questions here. Hey, glory child, don't you worry. Sag, you are represented in the major arcana as the Temperance card. You are the alchemist, you are the earth angels out there. Let's find out what's going on in your present energy. We've got Ten of Swords, Gemini energy, an ego death of sorts. This could be you, this could be people in your environment. This could be a relationship. And I'm picking up for some of you, it's you having gone through, well, being the alchemist that you are, having gone through a recent ego death process. The challenge in this situation is the Five of Cups, Scorpionic energy. 5 is a number of the mind. 10 of Swords is a completion. You might be up in your feels regarding this recent ending of a relationship. Take it as it resonates, person, place, or thing. The outcome is the Ten of Cups in reverse. I'm sensing this is a break from a collective energy that you were once involved with. This could be a family. This could be a workplace. This could be any place, Sag, that you felt a member of. A place where you felt home. In the material world, I'm hearing. This is also, the energies thus presented, and the message I'm receiving is, this was a willing sacrifice that you were able to make. You chose to walk away. And here in the After Tarot, Ten of Swords, this would be members of the community that you walked away from, the situation you walked away from, the family, the institution, carrying you and preparing you for a burial. And for those of you who purposefully walked away from this situation, this is what remains of this group and their knowing of you. Essentially, your ego you were successful. You have successfully accomplished what you set out to do. In the challenge position, we have the Five of Cups. These are the people who you left. This is also you feeling a little bit up in your feels because you know that you had to break away from this group that you once called home. In the distant past, we've got Three of Pentacles in reverse. This was a group that you once worked with, alongside, possibly in a spiritual nature. These are people that you collaborated with in the past. In the recent past, we have the Four of Wands in reverse. Once again, this is walking away from community, walking away from the public, where this institution was rooted in, or where its foundations used to lie, or may still lie. It's just that you're not a member of that institution any longer. In your near future, you have the Emperor in the upright, major arcana. This is you taking control, purposefully setting out to accomplish the storyline, the narrative, the timeline that I've just described. This is success. The ultimate control over the situation. You are walking into your Emperor status. Congrats, Sag. And most definitely, I'm not picking up that this is a controlling, manipulative, darker energy that has set out to hurt anyone. We see that egos have been bruised and people are in their feelings about this separation, about this ego death. But you knew, Sag, that it would elevate you to Emperor status. This is a masculine, this is Aries energy. This is of the self. It's Mars energy of action. Yes, and of conflict and war. But as I said, this is the after tarot that I'm using. And, you know, the Emperor looks a little bit dejected, but he's seated in his throne. The ram representing the Emperor is in repose, relaxed, and is not in any posture to attack or defend. Now, this is in the near future for you, Sag. Where are you sitting now? The Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy. You're taking a deep look. You're taking a deep look at what went down and the effects of the situation within yourself. Also, any prying eyes that are also looking at the situation, and specifically you and how you accomplished it, well, they're trying to understand how you managed such a skillful and powerful. We have two tens out here. We have the Four of Wands. That's your energy, Aries, as the Emperor. It's fire energy, Sag. And you have the Three of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, in the reverse. with the Five of Cups, Scorpionic energy. So you use the transport. Why was I trying to say that? I have Mercury and Aries in my 12th house, so I get messages through things that I misspeak. Transport. Yeah, you're moving away from the situation, transporting yourself out of it and into a state where you are, again, with Virgo energy, looking into Mercury energy, looking into how that healing process took place. In the upright, you have a black wolf, and the snake, a stake. Yeah, you have a stake in this whole operation, absolutely. But where the staff is, we have the hermit holding a snake, a symbol of healing and of wisdom. And of course, the light within the lantern. Being in the reverse, I think you're done, actually, or are just about to emerge from that process of looking internally at what went down. Though the people you left behind, Ten of Cups in reverse, and the Ten of Swords in the upright, Three of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Wands in reverse, they're most definitely trying to suss out, trying to figure out, and maybe even looking within themselves. How are you coming off to the world at this time, and what emotions are moving around inside of you? Death card in the upright, more Scorpionic energy. To answer my first question, how are people viewing you? They're viewing you as the rider on this pale horse who has brought death to the situation, to the relationship. And also, inside, Sag, you have a great, powerful, transformative, alchemist energy about you. And you are the victor. Any anxieties or hesitations or fears that you're embodying right now would be the Ace of Swords in reverse. In the upright, the Ace of Swords is not in the hand of the falconer, or in this case, the divine. We see instead a peregrine falcon on the hand rather than the sword being in the hand. And in the upright, the sword is placed in the ground and it's stuck there, purposefully placed there. And in its stead, we have a bird of prey, yet cloaked, either returning from a hunt, or this hand of the divine is about to set free this bird. And I just heard to go on a reconnaissance mission, to survey. It being in the position of hesitation or anxiety or fears for you, Sag, the second channel song is Headlights Look Like Diamonds by Arcade Fire. All after all now, we aware. All after all, the time we share. There's so much fears of world, hopes of world, tears of world. I was about to say that this falcon is, you're going to dispatch this falcon, or you need not worry or hesitate to let this bird go on its hunt and reconnaissance mission, maybe back to this situation to look at it from a different perspective. You've looked at the results and the processes that you had to undertake to end this situation by going within. And now you want a bird's eye view, and there's a little bit of hesitation to dispatch that bird. You've placed your sword down, which would be a sword of clarity, of justice. Also the sword of Archangel Michael. What's the end result, Spirit? 7 of Wands. In this particular deck, I view this card, this is Leo energy, the third decan of Leo. And I view this energy as a scene from, I believe it's the second Matrix movie, where Neo is surrounded by what seems an endless amount of agents who are regenerating and swarming him, and he's battling them off with his staff. Here with your wand. This is spiritual protection as well as success in battle. And placing these cards together, Emperor, 10 of Cups in reverse, and the 7 of Wands in the upright, I would say that you are most definitely moving out into the material world and really staking your claim, doing spiritual battle with those institutions and groups who, and I'm just hearing, want you to be a part of their group, and also who are working against you and have been working against you. Maybe that's why you left the group, or dissolved the group, or destroyed your connection to them. 7 of Wands. 7 is a number of heaven, I always say, as is number 11. You have 2 4s out in the deck, 2 10s, signaling endings. 4s are numbers of foundations. You have card number 13, you have card number 12, and you have 3, along with the ace. Bottom of the deck, the Hierophant. I look at the bottom of the deck as an overview of the energy for what's out on the table. And the Hierophant represents institutions. It can represent religion, but it's structure. And as you can see here, the 2 friars are looking up to the Hierophant, who is holding a book that is open. And in his other hand, a staff, a caduceus, with 2 keys at his feet. In the traditional tarot, the friars, or these represent institutions of religion for me. The Hierophant is said to be, Pope-like. But that is a misrepresentation of true Hierophant energy. Hierophants were around long before the very first Pope was given that title. It's good that you walked away from this institution that you were once a member of, Sag. For now, maybe members of that institution will look to you for the answers. Will look to you for higher learning, Sag. You do represent the ninth house of higher learning, of philosophy, of, yes, religion, of learning. And Jupiter, a masculine energy, is about expansion, and here of the mind. The only way that you could embody the Emperor energy and Hierophant energy, very powerful energies, one of the material world in the Emperor and the other in the spiritual world. This is you, Sag, with your creator on speed dial. You need no middleman anymore. And that's why you walked away from this group. Nine of Cups in reverse behind the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles. You walked away from this group. You walked away from material indulgence, money, food, all the things that keep us bound and unable to spiritually ascend, that keeps our energy low so that we can't spiritually defend ourselves. That's not you, Sag. You've put an end to that, and walking away from your situation, you are walking into your own Ten of Cups in the upright, your own Four of Wands in the upright, your own Three of Pentacles in the upright. All because you were strong enough and willing enough to end this egoic relationship. Let me get Blood Flows by Song, Contract, Killer Prose, calmly walks away as blood flows. Exactly. You can't make this up. Your blood is flowing. And it's no longer you're no longer bleeding out and allowing, speaking of blood flows, we've got the cups and the Five of Cups. We see blood, we see water. And what is it in the book of Revelation? Is it in the book of Revelation? Among the many energies of three, Maiden, Mother, Crone, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, there is also it's spirit, blood, and water. You had no problem spilling this blood because you realized it was tainted with this overindulgence of the Nine of Cups. Certainly spiritually. My love, my love, my love, don't love me. My love, my love, my love, don't love me. I'm going to get 3 cards of advice from the Angel Tarot, and we'll conclude this reading. I'll thank you in advance for joining me. And a suggestion for some of you who may skip parts of the reading, maybe, grow impatient. I often speed up readings so that I can spend half the time I would to listen to it at normal speed. So, if you're watching from your phone or whatever screen, it's up here. You'll find the wheel, the cog-like thing. Click on that and go down to, I think it's speed or anyway, you can adjust. You can increase it by 25%, 50%, 75%, or double it. All right, Spirit. 3 cards of advice. The Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is the quickest moving energy. Here, protection prevents discovery of secret crimes, saves exiles. You may be feeling like an exile because you have left this situation. The challenge being 5 of Cups. There's Sag, your spirit is going to feel it. But here with the Emperor, here with the Death card, Ace of Swords, not for long, and certainly the Hierophant. You knew this had to take place. This is for your spiritual progression. And the Knight of Wands is an energy of spirit moving very quickly for you on your behalf. Queen of Pentacles, intellectual lucidity, 9th house ruler, Sag, provides consolation and compensations. This Hermit in reverse. You will find the answers that you're seeking in your quest to understand what went down, in your quest to continually remain strong and spiritually protected. Queen of Pentacles energy is one of healing the self. It's Virgo energy. You're healing your mind, your body, and your soul. Queen of Swords. God, the hope of all the earth. Ritual and ceremony can acquire all the treasures of heaven and earth. That's why you had to step away from this institution, take it how it resonates, Sag. It could be a church. It could be a family unit. It could be an old dogma or ideology that you once held, very dear to yourself. You're understanding that you can, without the messianic complex, you can establish your own religion. Hierophant energy, you have your creator on speed dial, and they pick up like that. Continual honoring of your ancestors, of your creator, of the angels, of the energies on Gaia, spirit animals and totems, continued, make sure you build your altar, you light your candles, and practice rituals for you to keep your spirit strong and healthy. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands. Divine power guards against mental troubles. You're in a great place, Sag. This is very powerful, and I know right now the challenge is for you to get over the emotional hurts that, were necessary in the 5 of Cups Death card. I hope you found useful messages in this reading, and if you would like more information on what I do or would like to book a personal reading, remember this is a general collective reading. So the only way to get accurate messages for you, Sag, is to book a personal reader to read your cards. But until that time, I hope you have pulled the meaningful messages that are applicable to you in the moment, whenever this may find you. So until next time, Sag, namaste.